Alright, good day everybody. How's everybody doing? It's our first trip of 2025 here at Busch Gardens. Say hello.
Hello.
We are nearing the opening of Wolf's Revenge, and we're going to get a little bit of update on that, but knock some rides out. It is a lovely but slightly chilly Sunday. My voice is slightly shot because Seven Dust killed it last night. It was an awesome show and my absolute favorite band, so it was awesome to go see them. And now me and him are gonna pal around Busch Gardens. I think we're gonna head over to Festa Italia. Apollo Chariot is closed and Revolton is closed, but we're gonna try to get Pantheon ride and then train over into the back of the park. Somebody probably wants some brisket today, so. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, Seven Dust was fun last night.
So, we'll let you know what we see.
Platform clear. Hey guys, can you do me a favor? Can you only hold on to the red lap bar around your waist? That lap bar right there. Perfect. Thank you.
Hands in the air. Oh my God. Boy, that air time off of that is crazy.
Oh my God.
This ride would be great if this weren't the worst trains in the entire
Welcome back, Derek.
All right, so that was a Tempesto ride, and God, I'm not gonna say in the entire industry because I haven't ridden all the trains that all the manufacturers have put out there, but those Premier trains are some of the worst, and the absolute worst ones in Busch Gardens. The comfort collar's not even, like, it's a problem, but it's getting in and out of the train. Like, Mav's like, oh yeah, the trains aren't that bad. Yeah, because you weigh 7 pounds.
I don't weigh 7 pounds. I weigh 6.5.
Yeah. So, other than that, that ride is super intense.
Referring to what? Like they just come to your ride.
The airtime coming off of that first big, the drop is freaking amazing, especially in the back. But whacked my knee getting in, and they're just uncomfortable, but still a good ride.
Give me just a second to take them off.
Although I would probably like to have Sandy's Blast and Bronco here instead. So we're gonna try to get on Pantheon now. It says 40-minute wait. I just don't see it. So hopefully the sign is wrong.
During your ride, remain seated.
So we are walking out of the Pantheon line right now. They're running one train, and that is because the other train is still in pieces. You saw in the picture of the video shot just a second ago. And it's posting a legitimate 40-minute wait. So we're trying to catch the next train, which will be here in about 10 minutes to go around the back of the park. And their dispatches are normal Pantheon dispatches, so you're probably looking at 3.5, 4 minutes between dispatch. Minimum, probably, it might be even closer to 5. The quick queue's got at least 5 trains waiting in it. So we're gonna go enjoy the rest of the park, come back here. This is probably where most people came, so. Yeah, their train, they've actually got right here, that tent is set up, and that's where the train is, and none of the seats are on the chassis. The chassis is there, but the seats are missing and all the components. So it'll probably be down for another couple of weeks before they go back to 2 train operations. So we're gonna ride the train, look at Wolf's Revenge, and then ride some stuff in the back of the park. Want to add anything?
Seven Dust is pretty cool.
I got nothing, just go.
Okay, so many businesses just think they don't care about the satisfaction of their customers. They just want to make money. And if I ever ran a huge company, I would start lowering the amount of money that we make just for satisfaction in customers, because true happiness in the product attracts more people, which not only gets us more money, but it also makes them happier. if everything is like expensive and not fun, people expecting to get money, people aren't going to be there, so you don't get money. It's either get nothing or get 2 things, and I'm picking get 2 things. Do you guys agree with me?
This is completely based off of a conversation about the Seven Dust concert and being general admission, and he would have seats. That's where all this has started. So now we're gonna get to see our first look at the completed track for Wolf's Revenge. Last time we were here, they were only putting in some track. It's been a while since we've been here. So now we get to see completed track and any updated theming that they've done. I'm hoping that this ride does ride smoother than what the newest B&Ms have been doing. We have not done Raptera yet. That's coming soon. But hopefully for a family coaster, it's going to have a long line. This thing is going to be a huge hit for all the families in here. But as you come over, this is going to be an interesting moment when it comes off the first drop, and this little sort of double down with a turn right here. It's gonna be a pretty cool moment. I think kids might get their little taste of airtime the first time off of that. And then that's gonna be a nice turn into a helix. Turn yourself back into the station. Oh, look at the theming. They've added theming here for the drop. That looks pretty amazing. Gonna get pretty close to the ground right here. They've done some really good job. And now there's the Drachenfire reference on the wall.
Grab a pretzel and beer at Das Festhaus. Test your skills with some games and relax at the perfect Bavarian beer garden. Journey deep into the black.
They have magnetic braking, obviously, on the brake run, which will be nice.
With a daring 88-foot plunge towards the Rhine River that will leave you breathless.
Over top of the
mysterious grounds
station over here, over the storage building, old Drachenfire storage building, which it looks like to me they are not using it for storage. Looks like they built a new one.
You will find Alpengeist, our incredible inverted coaster. After climbing to a 195-foot
yes, they've built a new.
Riders are hurdled through 6 staggering inversions.
A new storage building. They're not using the original one. They're going to continue to use that for, I'm assuming, just regular storage. No sign of the trains yet. Not even in the station. Not in the storage building. Theming looks like it's going to be really good. It's going to really step up for the theming lack that they've had for the last 2 rides. Dark Coaster was better than Pantheon. Pantheon's was never an official POV of the ride, but showed a lot more theming on it. So I'm looking forward to the finished product out here. Now they just need to contact Vekoma and have them design a sit-down looper like Phoenix or Let Coaster. And did I say that right? I might have got that one wrong. But like Let Coaster, and have it intertwined with Wolf and have Drachen's Revenge or Drachen versus the Wolf, something like that. I think you could kill 2 birds with 1 stone by giving your next thrill coaster be a good 5-6 inversion coaster with some airtime moments. And yeah, I think you could do some really good theming. Man's dying over here. Anything you want to add about the new coaster?
No, but Seven Dust is pretty fun.
He wasn't even there. So yeah, it's coming along pretty good. I'm expecting at this point in time we're probably going to get a May opening. Probably do the media and the probably do the media event and the members appreciation before Memorial Day, and then either shoot for that weekend or the weekend before it have its basic opening to the public. And then when Memorial Day gets here, it'll be in full operation. So now we're gonna come into France and probably nail some coasters, and then homeboy wants some brisket, so see you in a few. So that is the quick queue line for Invader. It is running 1 train. I already saw the other one in the storage. So it's probably not looking good for the regular line. And you know, we get a quick queue with our pass for every visit, but there's no point in using it if you're going to wait the same as you would in a line. So we'll take a quick look, but I'm expecting choked on air. So we'll take a look at it, but I'm expecting this to be a heck no line. So Mav thinks they're going to be using the back section of the line. Nope, but it is the here, so what do you say, Mav?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. I like Invader, but it's not Phoenix.
Yeah, if it was Phoenix, maybe. Even then, it would still be enough.
And if you've got two trains on Alpengeist or Polished Cherry or Griffin, then that's a better use of time. I understand it's still the beginning of the season. Technically, this would have been, I guess next week would have been opening weekend normally. So I guess they probably got another week to get everything up, but the spring break starting soon, having the one train ops is really kind of hurting on a Sunday. And yeah, it's not like yesterday. Yesterday was like 73 degrees. So it's like in the 50s today, but still. In the sun, it is a nice... Are you all right over there?
I choked on air. What do you think?
But, yeah, in the sun, it is a great weather day. So, we're going to go check out Griffin. And then Alpengeist. So we know Alpengeist is running and Griffin is running. We've seen them too. We'll see if they're running two trains or not. But, one train ops!
Yeah.
That's a good ride. So smooth. And full train, there was some little slight gray out moment in the first Emmelman, so that was pretty intense. I love this ride. I think you would get a little more comfort out of the vest restraints, but you definitely would lose that airtime feeling, especially in the back row coming off the first drop and the mid-course drop too, but especially the first drop. Man, the money I would pay to have it roll off that first drop without hitting the freaking brakes, without hitting that drop train. I know that it's been done because you can see testing when they're doing new drop coaster or dive coasters that they will run it over before they let the chain catch it. So yeah, Bush, you want to make some money, figure out how much it's going to cost to put people on this and have it not hold on that drop. So here we are riding in the front now for Maverick, which is his favorite spot. I like the back for the airtime. He likes the front for the view because his grandma does the same thing with her campsite.
Also, I like the suspense because we're right next to like the falling bar.
I'll get a better view of Wolf's Revenge over there. Wolf's Revenge is going to be a great addition to the park. Just what they needed. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I hate this. Oh, no.
This again.
Alright, Mav, what you got?
I'm not gonna say it. So, 7S is pretty good.
The line now.
I didn't say it.
Yeah. He's such a troll. I'll tell you what, in the front over that, the hill going into the water breaks, you get a slight pop of airtime in the front. You don't get that in the back. But I prefer that just yank over the top in the back. So yeah, how much money to let us just take that first drop, no whole chain. I'll mortgage the house. All right, so debate time, Mav. Why do you like the front?
Okay, because the thingy up there, the drop, it feels more suspenseful than in the back. You're still kind of up there at the back. You don't have a good view of down there, so it's not as scary. It's scarier when you're in the front, and it feels more jetful. And also in the front, you got more wind on you, so it feels louder, and it makes it feel faster even if it's not.
All right, he said off camera that he felt like he broke the sound barrier.
And also, I don't know why, but it just feels like that mid-course brake run, it feels like it hits a little bit harder in the front.
Oh yeah? That's interesting. Yeah, I prefer the back just because of the whip off the first drop. That's the whole point of having the horse collars as opposed to the vest restraint. It's getting that air time. But either way, wherever you ride that, front, back, middle, left, right, middle, whole 9 yards. That is the smoothest coaster with over-the-shoulder restraints I've been on. Smoother than Sheikra, and Sheikra was smooth. So we're gonna go ride Alpengeist because we're going from the smoothest over-the-shoulder restraint to one of the most intense over-the-shoulder restraint coasters. Because Cobra Roll, hell yeah. You did the ride when? If you have a cell phone or another loose article, especially a cell phone, and you lose it, please scan this QR code with your cell phone and we will contact you after filling out the form if we find your item. So yeah, if you lose your cell phone, just scan this card and we will get you straight. So Mav got a ride on Alpengeist. I got bit by the seats, didn't get the chance to ride, but whenever it's chilly and I have to wear a hoodie, I always have problems on Alpengeist. It's only Alpengeist. Griffin, I don't even know. I can ride on any seat on Griffin, but it's Alpengeist that gets me. We got in the line with the big boy seat, and the patron behind me that got in the line after us took that seat, and they needed it as well, so they offered to let me wait another one train up, and I decided not to let Mav wait any longer. I let him ride. So you got to ride in the middle of the train. What do you think?
I got right at the edge.
I know that, but you were middle as opposed to front or back.
Oh yeah. Well yeah, it was pretty fun.
Was it any more headbanging or any less?
No, not really, but there's something important I want to say about it.
What?
Sound was pretty good. Okay.
So.
All serious though, honestly, it was a really good thing. Even though it wasn't front or back, it didn't have any of the special things like more airtime or a better view. It didn't have that, but still, it was an amazing ride.
So here's the thing. Let me ask you this: smoother or rougher than Iron Menace?
Definitely smoother.
That is middle. There's row 4 on Alpengeist. And he's saying it's smoother than Iron Menace. So here's a little thing for a little bit of trivia for people that don't know, haven't been here in a while. Yeah, children only sit on the horse, but that's not what I'm showing. Right here. People don't remember, this used to be the crossing over to Germany, or to Oktoberfest. They had that one back there as well, but they also had this one. You can't see it from the other side. They blocked it all off, but right now you can see it. There used to be a bridge right here, and the swings were right there. I mean, not the swings, excuse me. The swings on the other side. Spider was over there. And you know what? The hell with it. I can't remember what was right there now. Wherever Knot Tower is. But yeah, there used to be a bridge right here, and you still see the footers are here for it, as well as on the other side, but no bridge anymore. I think they did that to get more people going towards Glissade and Wild Izzy when it was over there, and just going to the back of the park instead of this cut through. Well, you got Dark Coast over there now, so you put this damn bridge back. Yeah?
You know why this horse looks like it's in pain? Like, it looks like it's screaming?
Because you're riding it?
No, because there's a pole sticking through it.
So, Mav got row 4 ride on Alpengeist, which my experience with Alpengeist is front or back are smooth. The middle of the train gets to be a little rougher, but Mav said he felt it was definitely smoother than Iron Menace. So,
Iron Menace sucks.
we'll be back in a few weeks when it gets up to like 70 and 80, and I'm not wearing my hoodie anymore, and we'll get back on it. So, off to the 6,000 minute dark coaster. So we did our quick queue, and they loaded the whole train with quick queue, so we got right on. Ready, bud?
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? Pantheon's flying today for a little chilly. Fully loaded train too. That thing was hauling. Anything you want to add? Yeah, I know. 7 dust. Sweet. All right, so that one took forever. All right, so that was our first Pantheon ride of the year. Man, that's still, I don't care. That's elite. And she was flying for chillier weather, been running all day, one train. And we used our quick queue, and they loaded the entire quick queue on one train because it was that long. So we got lucky. Perfect timing. So I think we're gonna go try to get a Loch Ness, and I think we're gonna head out of here. We've gotten a good little day. Some brisket, some ribs, some rides, some footage of the new coaster. Hopefully trains will start showing up any day now. And overall, it's been a fun little day, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Good way to break into the season. So I'm sure we're gonna get back up here soon because their spring break is coming up, which means they'll be open every day of the week. So let's go get a ride on Loch Ness. All right. So ironically, this is the first time we've been on this since they've completed the upgrade.
We found this craft washed ashore. Looks like Nessie found him.
Yeah, this is the first time since they've completed the entire upgrade. We were on it before the statue got put in, so I don't know what else has been done. Because me and him would always just end up riding other rides here at the park and never really coming to ride Loch Ness. So we're gonna end our day on Loch Ness today and see 1 year out the new ride and how it's broken in. This right here. Vecoma's got you straight. Vekoma Premier, figure it out. Put the friggin' vest on, and this ride's lasting another 40 years. And your ridership's gonna go up. trains though, give them that.
The headbang is so bad when it's not.
Front to back or side to side?
Side to side.
All right, so that's it. We're gonna call it a day after that one. I've got head banging front to back, but that's because I'm keeping my head back on the headrest coming out of that loop, and there's a lot of bouncing. Other than that, I don't have a problem with it. Mav, being smaller, is having side to side head banging on the ride. So again, vest restraints would have been light years ahead. Jolly Rancher Remix from Hershey Park, those restraints on this would have been great. So Premier, Vacoma, talk to each other, figure it out, Bush, put it on. It would definitely increase the ridership, because Mav will ride this once and he's not going to want to ride it again for a couple of tries when we come here. But it's like, yeah, whatever, I don't need to ride it. If it had the vest restraints, he'd ride it more. I will just deal with the head banging, because if I don't keep my head back and it goes down, it tries to snap my neck. Because those aero loops have a lot of G-forces. They're awesome. I'm gonna miss them when they finally disappear from the world. But Loch Ness still a classic. If they just got the vest restraints on it, 40 years. Anything you want to add?
Okay, I actually have something real to say.
All right.
So basically, there was a kid playing on his phone during the thing, like while he was getting on it. When I was looking back, he wasn't putting it up. So he's not running by his nose.
Yeah, if he's got it out on the lift hill, they'll stop it and kick him out. So. All right. See you guys when we get out the exit.
I love doom scrolling. Oh wait, yeah. Hey, what's up, guys?
This kid, I swear to God. Yep, we're coming out for the day. We didn't do a full day here because we live 20 minutes away. We'll be back. One train on Invader, one train on Pantheon, one train on Alpengeist, and a Sunday. We got what we wanted. Just a little fun day at the house. Starting to get chilly with the sun going down, so let's see. Bout of strep throat, ear infections. Yeah, we're not doing that again, so we're gonna get home. Ready for the week. Any final thoughts on the day?
Honestly, this is gonna be a pretty crazy opinion. Some people might get a little bit mad with this opinion, but I think Seven Dust is pretty good.
That's a bit of his troll, because he did not go to the concert last night. So, fun day, absolutely fun day. Some good rides, and it's coming along nicely on Wolf's Revenge, so I'm looking forward to that. We did reach out to Bush. Hopefully we'll hear from them on coming to the media day, but we understand, us being a small channel, that doesn't happen. But we're not coming anyway unless they say so, so it doesn't hurt to ask. So we will let you know what happens with that, and we will see everybody soon. Take care, have a lovely start to your week. Peace.